Hi guys, I know I haven't done a video in a very long time. I've been very busy with my life. Four little nephews and a job. But I wanted to come on YouTube because I wanted to talk about this piece of news that has been very interesting, and it really developed last night on Twitter by Wade Keller of PW Torch. In a tweet that he put out yesterday, he said that there was going to be a big announcement that was going to be made that would benefit wrestling promotions and wrestlers. So as this went on, there had been different rumors. Obviously, the one of them being, oh, TNA got sold, which is not it. Um, I had thought maybe the WWE finally got a physical building for the Hall of Fame. That was my thought. That was my initial thought. And then there had been news recently about WWE Network. They sent out surveys to some of the subscribers asking, would you pay extra to get content from TNA and Ring of Honor onto the WWE Network service? So, today at about 12 o'clock, I read something from Joe Negron, host of Smart Wrestling Fan, and I asked him real briefly, and he confirmed from a reliable source of the following piece that I'm going to read to you in a moment, that Dave Meltzer reported at 12:52 p.m. Eastern Time today on F4WOnline.com. So the title of the article that Meltzer put up today was called Flow Sports Teasing New Wrestling Streaming Service. And this is the article. It's a very short article, but I want to read this to everyone. A live webpage seemingly tells the story of news that is about to break regarding a new pro wrestling streaming service. Flow Sports, which already streams live events in a number of sports, including gymnastics, softball, amateur wrestling, grappling, and track and field, is the group behind the new FlowSlam website where the service would be hosted. The page currently lists a monthly rate of $20 with a $12.50 monthly discount for a year committal. If it is like other similar services, the idea would be regular live streaming of events. In the past, we have had Chael Sonnen on Wrestling Observer Radio talking about Flow Sports with relation to grappling events. He promoted that air on their grappling specific section. In the People section, several WWE and NXT talents are featured as well as Jay Lethal, the Young Bucks, and Matt Riddle. It is expected more news will break on this story imminently, and it will be a major part of tonight's Observer Radio show in some form. As noted on this website before it was announced, WWE is an investor in Flow Sports as they participated in a recent round of funding, but this is completely independent from WWE. So I happened to get a chance to look at the website, and I'll put the link in the description of the video so you guys can go to this as well. So what it is called FlowSlam. It is FlowSlam.tv. And this is what they are promoting on the website. Register for unlimited access to the best professional wrestling content on the planet. This includes live streamed competitions, top pro wrestling events around the world, archived event library, every live streamed event available on demand, and original documentaries, exclusive documentaries featuring elite pro wrestlers. And then they have a very good section called Why Join Flow Pro? Flow Slam is part of the Flow Sports network of sports websites. We're extremely proud to deliver high caliber sports coverage, and we're confident that you'll see the value once you experience it. Some of the things they offer include live streams of the top pro wrestling competitions around the world, original documentaries, archived pro wrestling events, excuse me, which I mentioned, and live event results. Now, remember, they have two different billing options that you could go for. You can go for the monthly billing, which is going to be $20 a month, or you may go for the year-long program. I'm not sure, what it would be. I would imagine, 20 times 12 is 240. So I'm going to say it's at least 240, maybe a little bit less. I'm not quite sure. But not completely 100% sure on the details. Now, something I did read that I think is very important to note is that this is offered, Flow Sports is offered on Apple TV and Roku. So if you have either one of those services, you are in luck, basically. So that's a big deal right there. I think, reading this news, and I'd been thinking about it last night, and I'd sort of been thinking about it during work today. I had it in the back of my mind during the work day today, like, what is this announcement going to be? What can this be? What could this be? And this apparently is the big announcement. Now, as far as which promotions it could be that goes with this, well, I mean, it could be just about anything. I mean, well, let's take the ones that obviously have their own streaming service. They're out of the mix, like Chikara, CZW, AAW, MCW. I'm trying to think of so many others. And any promotion working with the High Spots network, I think those are out of the mix. I think this one would have to be, I don't know. I don't know if it would be smaller promotions. I don't know if it could be like Evolve, although they're part of the WWN service. I doubt that's going to happen. Maybe Ring of Honor gets involved. Who knows? I've also read the possibility of maybe international stuff. Mexico, England, Japan, Germany. It could be just about anything right now. And in this day and age where it seems like streaming service is the way to go for professional wrestling, this would be a tremendous opportunity for so many promotions to make a name for themselves and to get themselves over by using this service. I know I'm going to talk about this on my podcast, that wrestling show this coming Thursday, but I wanted to talk about it here on YouTube first. I want to see a little bit more. I want to read more about what is going to be on this channel, what are they going to provide, before I make a decision in buying, committing to a subscription. And I think if I did go with a subscription, I think I would go with a yearly subscription, because that's a one-time-a-year pay. It's like Amazon Prime. If you don't have Amazon Prime, you pay once a year and that's it. You get everything there. But I'm very interested. I want to see what they're going to offer, what promotions it's going to be, how many times you're going to have live events. I'm very interested to see how this is going to work, and who's going to benefit from it. And if it's a lot of people that's going to benefit from it, I'm really hoping that it works out for every party involved. And who knows, this could be the start of something big, or this could be one big flop. We also got to think about that. It could be one gigantic flop. We got to think about that as well. So I'll keep my eye out on the news for the rest of the day and during the night, and if I get anything, if I read anything, I'll probably pop up on here and tell you guys more details about it. But I am going to give the link I'm going to put the link in the description box so all of you guys and girls, guys and women who watch wrestling that might be interested in this, you guys could go to the link and get more information on that. So all I got to say is stay tuned.